Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Ms. Marvel issue 18. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 192, and that show will review all the comics I've read this week in one show. In the description below, there are the list of exclusive comics for that show, and the episode will be annotated by Friday. But let's start talking about Ms. Marvel issue 18. Beautiful cover here, love it, with Ms. Marvel thinking about Bruno thinking about Kamala, and them being together. Now, even though I love this cover, it is slightly misleading of the story. This issue is actually just about Bruno, and it's not really Bruno thinking about Kamala at all. It really has to do with his life and him adjusting to Wakanda and going to school there. But still, I do like the cover, even if it is a bit misleading. But let's go into the interior artwork, which is pretty similar to tone that we've had in the past with Ms. Marvel. It is a different artist, but the coloring makes it feel consistent, and overall it's solid pencils throughout the issue with some good facial expressions, and like I said, it's good that it fits the style for the most part of past Ms. Marvel issues. But let's go into the story. So with this issue, we get to see Bruno is getting used to going to school in Wakanda, but it's also him adjusting to having a disability and also going to school with extremely smart people. You know, Bruno's very used to being the smartest person in class, but he feels like he's very behind because he's going to school with very smart people. And he's like, I feel like 2 years behind of schoolwork. These people are smarter than me. So we get to see him adjusting to that. He makes a friend in class, and the friend says, hey, can you help me? I need to get this element to impress a girl, pretty much, with one of these technologies I'm going to build. And Bruno, of course, is like, yeah, sure, why not? And he does this mission to help him out. But by the end, Black Panther kind of helps him out. We find out that the kid he made friends with is like a nephew of Black Panther. And the element that this kid was going to use was actually for Bruno and to help him out with his disability. So that was kind of the end of the issue. Very one-shot story. Overall, it was an okay issue. I felt like it was a bit fillerish, and as much as I love Bruno as a character, I felt like they could have done a lot more here. You know, they touch upon his disability, and I wanted them to touch upon it even more if that was going to be the vocal point of the storyline. Kind of focus on the psychological aspect of that. I think that would have been a better story. Also, the friend. I feel like they didn't really develop him enough to really understand his connection to Bruno. It just felt like kind of a random story because we haven't seen Bruno really previously until this storyline. I think if the storyline of Bruno being in Wakanda and getting used to Wakanda has been tied into or weaved into previous Ms. Marvel issues, this would have been a stronger issue. But as a one-shot, it felt a bit fillerish, and even though I felt like they did enough for Bruno, I wanted more. You know, we haven't seen Bruno in a while. Again, also was disappointed with the misleading cover. I thought this was going to be more about Bruno and Kamala's friendship, but it ended up not being that. So overall, Ms. Marvel issue 18 is kind of skippable, but I do like they put a focus on Bruno because he is an important character. I just felt like they could have done a little bit more with this story. So Ms. Marvel issue 18 gets 3 stars. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links to my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.